Alright, cool. So this is working, okay. Yeah, my audio should be working now. So this is
Fetch this empty dead.
A job is back here. Box and a new one.
this is part 4 of my playthrough of Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. I would have done some videos yesterday, but it was my birthday, my 21st birthday. So we were kind of running around doing shit. And I worked.
What's new, handsome knight?
But I am off work now till Saturday, so we have plenty of time for gaming, for finishing up The Witcher and just really checking this stuff out, seeing how it works. So, last time I played I did go there. I'm not going to do that again right now, because there was like a level 40 something monster that tried to kill me. But I am going to go this way, however, just so I can get the little fast travel point, because there has to be one around here somewhere. There's probably one over here, actually. A little island. There has to be a sign around here. Oh, well no, but there's an abandoned site, which means if I kill all these people, there's sure to be a marker to pop up. Ooh, and they're level 44.
How long are you gonna make me wait? What? Curses! Not your lucky day.
What they pay you to do, that's it.
Thank you, witches.
Rossi, you're all right. You wear my ring, and you hold me tight. Rossi, that's my thing.
Oh, careful.
Is it over then?
No belief, witches. Rough tools, sweet talk down south.
Your boots could use some polish, vagrant.
We'll continue on the main quest for a little bit, since that's only a level 35 quest.
They say her grace is cooled inside.
Sounds of a fight. Have to hurry. Damn it. Killer must still be here. Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like, except for long fangs. Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimara, though. Rucksetter, gotta be. In the cellar, gotta be. 5 separate claws, spread of a small human hand. Rivermuck carried the body in his cart. Footprints. Small, bare feet lead deeper into the cellar. Took a lot of strength to batter this down. Used this to batter down the grate. You. Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
At the Witcher's hand.
We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
I cannot let you leave.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Elfguardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, it means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare. Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing. Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
Did you not look at the ring?
It was clearly a monster.
The ring
not
was
Bruxa.
the Viper School.
But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? Why was it chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Roger.
Slower. Giddy up. Let's go. Run, Roach.
Yes?
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerin, what about the story of Ritik and the dragon?
A tale's for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Yeah. Virtue always wins.
But the Black Knight, he's a villain and he wins.
The cutter of Casteldaccia, too.
Moral victory. That's what counts.
Rubbish.
Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents. Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar with only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
This is dangerous. Bells on its tail aren't enough.
I saw a set full of the sort of the arena in Nunez. There, a nice beastly Shaelmar with bells on its tail.
Might have gotten lucky. Shaelmar might have been lame. Who knows? Only a Witcher has a real chance against a healthy Shaelmar. And that's not even every Witcher. Besides which, releasing a monster that dangerous in front of a crowd, plain irresponsible. Let's go.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Got a bad feeling about this. Damn it. We have to help him.
So the Witcher wounds the Shaelmar, then its power heart and Selma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
It's suffered enough.
The master lies slain! The fight is done! Praised be the victors!
Forgive me. I am not as nimble as in my younger years.
You fought bravely. Thanks for your help. Guillaume?
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly paints you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We're delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But whatever could he be? Come, we must find him. Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Ugh. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien Pt.4, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings. I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But Corvo Bianco, isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, the first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times, knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinch.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of—
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the—
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, Wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunts shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Pt.4 the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Pt.4, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
Your Grace, we need to find Milton, immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare. Hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the gardens searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses! Your Grace!
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward! Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
Clear a path! Clear the way, I said! It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too?
We've no other option. But time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules. On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Oh!
If one were to call a state courageous or cowardly, would other parties? But this is no true unicorn.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Roach likes carrots. Maybe unicorn will too.
This is an outrage. An outrage,
Roach
I
won't
tell
eat bread
you.
either, except if it's stale. Think unicorns, rainbows, and girls, sweets maybe. Crispy apple. Should like that like any other damn horse. Cold game's not likely to tempt a unicorn.
Countess Nocturnus
Cold
Steve.
game's not likely to tempt a unicorn. An apple. Yum yum. Easy. Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback. Giddy up.
horses?
Did someone just dive in the water?
Perhaps that's the way...
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavily coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
It's positively useless. She can't possibly see a thing. What? You say so?
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a crone, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
Groans, hollows. Could be a cave, I guess.
Now that's just silly. Look, if we take groan, hollow it out and fill it with ease. The letters, that is. We get green. Then mouse, but starting with what heads hard cheese. Why, it's greenhouse.
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks. And the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Not here to talk about me.
Yet that is exactly what we are doing. So, did they send you after me? Who are they?
What do you mean, they? Duchess hired me. You've been murdering her subjects.
Is it as simple as that? I would ask you to convey to the Duchess that I've but one victim left, but you'll not get the chance. To stay where you were. Regenerate!
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself!
No, he's my friend.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly Pt.4, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
You being here, not some fortunate coincidence, I take it.
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit. I'm happy. I came here for Dettlaff. I fear he's become entangled, landed himself in serious trouble.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Detlef is, how would you humans put it, more bestial than I am. But not to worry, I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here, at least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Detlef is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Detlef, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Huh. Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once, in the street, had offered Detlef an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Detlef found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter, regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Detlef's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him. Immensely.
Gotta find him. Before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then. Just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Detlef is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I'd prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
That's my niece, ex.
Keep calm. Start no prose.
The Duchess summoned him. I wonder what for.
By the prophet's wounds. A witcher.
I won't go. I simply won't do it.
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
Fiddlesticks, these numbers don't add up the way I'd like. Greetings, brave hero.
I'm Geralt.
I pay the knights errand.
For what?
Our knights? No. Speaking. My most heartfelt gratitude, sir.
Wouldn't mind a glance. Well, see you later.
Go in peace for a night. 143.
Show me what you've got. Need to get going.
Damn it. Return to traditional values.
Wipe your boots.
What? Seal it.
Kessa, our sweet shining sun. A fruitful hut.
Excuse you?
C'est la vie. Might be worth looking into. An escort. Not something I do often, but might be worth investigating.
I pledge my love to win
Eat,
the
drink, and be merry. Thus spake the prophet.
But what if another knight proves victorious? Many a valiant man has...
Welcome.
Be so... So...
Did you Kessa, our sweet shining sun?
It is right and fitting, Witcher, that the Duchessa summoned and you came.
Welcome, my...
Need a bit of groom. My time's up.
With the heft of my hand and a mighty cry, I compound steel and watch sparks fly.
Master Witcher.
Up.
What have you got? So long.
With the heft of my hand.
Good man! I need a fresh set of shoes for my mouth.
Let's see what you got. So long.
Here, Master Witcher. Over here.
Witcher, I've a matter of prime urgency and import. I must speak to you.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged. Ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learned, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
Hardly a regular
I am no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. Vivian is worth every copper, but this amount I simply do not have. You ask too much. I have comrades I can ask. They would surely lend me coin, yet if... Agreed. That is an amount I can...
Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must...
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules. Know how... I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must... Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ. Require skills you don't usually apply. Races above all. The choice is yours.
Marksmanship.
Come with me. The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I listen. Hit the red targets.
Maybe it's all fear it'll come to them begging that it is soothe its heartburn. You don't say.
Once more?
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would...
Let's do some riding.
Excellent idea. Come with me. The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now. All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
Run, Roach.
No harm in go.
Hey,
Will you give it another go? I can...
Had enough.
Where to now?
Be nice.
Very well. We shall Come with me. You will team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
As punishment for our sins, we have
Who do my eyes spy for course? Where have your journeys taken you last?
Hail, Percy. You must know I've embarked on a quest.
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
It is right and fitting, Witcher, that the Duchessa summoned and you pay.
I can fight.
One, two, let's go to the Crayfish here.
Quickly! From the right! Now!
I expected you.
Think I've seen it.
Now you must go.
Until suddenly she is very
My life is full of
Greetings.
Naturally, we must first see to formality.
Really? What did you come...
My findings show...
What a surprise.
Or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
Ellie, stop shitting.
I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield...
I'm a witcher. Shields on...
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield... Have you been instructed?
Feels like I...
Splendid. In that case, you must make...
I swear on her Grace's illustrious garter to respect the chivalric virtues in competing.
May the gods succor you in your... That is all I need.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's...
Wanna go fish in the channel?
Oh!
Never knew.
Good plans! Dog's nibbles!
The arch get that small. Leave this.
Geralt, well, I'll be... Have you decided to turn knight-errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the 22?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Rainfan of Atre.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt. I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait. Play me in a round of Gwent.
Never turn down a round of
I almost regret beating you. But we've passed the time nicely.
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon... You have sworn your vows. You have readied body and soul. The time has come to...
Behold Horm Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. Against him, new blood. Sir Geralt of Rivia. The target he must with his... May the better man win. Like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair teat, Geralt's half-strewn with joyous victory and bitter defeat. Geralt... Sir Geralt of Rivia has trounced his foe.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow.
Thank you, my lady. My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own.
Thanks.
Good work! Perhaps you could find a clue with...
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when...
In that case, we've no time.
Yeah, let's go.
This is her tent. You must look...
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big.
Thou hast dove's eyes within thy locks, thy lips...
Jar of concealing ointment. Powerful magic at work here. Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme. And salts. Used to make compresses.
Someone approaches. Quickly!
You were supposed to.
We shall speak later. We must return to...
Sirs, what seeks you in my latest tent? Why were you in there?
Tourney business. Nothing of import.
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous, come from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as I... Halmarin, the Baron of Longfar, Linus of Metina, Rainfarn of Atra, Donimir of... Guy de Boisfren, Delwyn of... Count Tai of Dock, Ansay of Lid, Geralt of Rivia, for Gregoire of Montgorgon, let out a roaring cheat. Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how tourneys proceed?
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly port? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rifia, whom you treacherously deserted mere... Your presence here is an offense.
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done...
The tourney's protector, the mate Vivian.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace, God... Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
The time has come for you, son. Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon... Before us Geralt from Rithia come. He's up! We the thunderous roar, who pounds the ground, no No legion of drummers could make such a sound!
I shall be famous one day, as famous.
So close! Will he last? Endure and keep pace? What's ten? Whoa! A race of such style, such grace, such speed! To honor our entrance, praise each fair knight. We shall feast from eve till dawn's first light. The finest of what...
I congratulate you. Here, your prize.
Many thanks.
By the way, my maid saw a man with white hair sneak out of my tent. Did you know who it might have been?
No idea.
How juvenile.
Congratulate.
We must drink to this. Come with me to the feast. We shall await.
Lead the way.
So, any thoughts on...
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I asked.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to... Managed to figure one thing out. She uses power...
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different?
Only guessing right now.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. To Vivian, may you...
To Vivian.
When I first laid eyes on her, I finally understood what all those poems and ballads were trying to say.
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it's just plain ugly.
You say that only because you do not know Vivian as I do. A life with her would be sweetness itself.
Actually, you don't know her all.
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my... I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel, then.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
Since you and...
You shall bitterly regret deserting... May the blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice!
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1! For reasons unknown except to them, the gods have chosen to punish me with defeat. But do not think your cowardice will be forgotten.
Damn it. You still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help. Badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission?
Something like that. Minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge the nature of my secret
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it.
My heart swelled, yet after a time of combat must come a time of... Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you, the group melee shall take place on the morrow. The best among you shall... the famed Gregoire de Gourgon. Celebrate, make merry, revel as you will, yet be mindful.
Follow her. We shall meet in your tent before your...
That Damned scoundrels! Ever see Lady Vivian?
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here. Flew off. Worth going after. Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere. Over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave.
Witcher.
Lady Vivian? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of truth.
Hear you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot. With no witnesses.
Want what done?
While you are a witcher, you were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
Most likely you've been cursed. Don't know who by or why yet, but hope to find that out soon.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter. Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone?
You got nothing to fear. Came here to help you, and I won't peep a word to anyone unless I decide it's absolutely necessary.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish." But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and it demanded payment. And when my...
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life. But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here.
The curse.
And you truly think you could do something like...
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case, yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptom... Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question.
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every road, yet you wish to give me 7 years of life.
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide.
I will. They must miss me at the Tawny grounds by now.
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers.
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Come.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man.
She asked me not to talk about...
But I want only the best...
Vivian gave me the details of her...
But I'm not just anyone. Why,
I'm sorry. Look, in time Vivian will come to understand what she owes you. I'm sure of it. But until then, you gotta understand the whole world doesn't revolve around...
How dare you lecture me? Or now that you've bound Vivian to your terms, you no longer...
I don't back out of any...
Indeed. In that...
Got it. Thanks.
I know now the two teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you shall do as I say. Palmer and Alonso will lead the opposed. With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow of 1218, when a Hans of Suffolk... Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's borders. Palmerin drew the short straw, so his team shall play the
None.
I doubt you'll do us any good. You know nothing of...
It is time, gentlemen.
A cheer for the knights, the latest, two rifle crews, two coteries. Who virtue is yours, or lance blows unclean, shall forever... While the knights prepare, let me say, I'm elated to behold such a crowd on edge, breath-baited. Whoever shall face, all others must leave, heads bowed in disgrace. Let us begin! Crowd, race a ruckus! Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets. Alone Geralt stands, alone he fights on, but inside does he weep for those who have gone.
I shall never retreat, not one step. Beat it out of you.
Oh me, oh my, that must have been painful. Like a thorn to the heart, only more painful.
You shall perish, evil doer!
The world's never seen a fight quite so glorious. For showing such verve, each knight was victorious. Yet in tourneys as in life, but one champion. To Geralt of Rivia, who the strength of lions boasts. He sailed through all trials, each test he passed with ease. But now wait for Gregoire de Gorgon. To the tired remainder, we salute him. It is time. Step into the...
Thanks, I'm fine.
The witch now entering the grounds at...
I would...
They sink the grounds, the Titans lock stairs, ferocious and spry as wolves hunting hares. Mesdames et messieurs, our victor, our champion, the unequaled and silent Grégoire de Gorgon! Hip hip hooray! Hooray! And now a few words from my sponsor, the Tupo Vineyard. For strong bones and teeth, drink Tupo, a wine for your teeth, a wine for your soul. Geralt of Rivia! This year's champion! A sight to behold! He defeated Grégoire de Gorgon! Hail Geralt! Herald!
As patron of this grand tourney, I've the honor to decorate our grand champion. His vow he made upon the garter of her illustrious highness, Anna Henrietta. Doubtless the Duchess's grace carried him to this splendid victory. He showed great courage, great strength, great composure. He fought nobly with honor, and thus rightfully deserves the title of this year's Champion of the Arena!
I need to talk to you.
Not now. We shall meet later in my tent. I've duties to attend to, as do you. Folk regard you. The least you should do is wave.
Greetings, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one, and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in my clearing. Might you explain the nature of the ritual? Its exact course?
Sure, but seems your tense grown ears. Show yourself, Guillaume. Can hear you breathing, and I know damn well it's you.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private audience. Geralt, what is the meaning of this? Is this some scheme you've hatched unbeknownst to me?
No, no scheming involved. Guillaume hired me, but this matter relates to you, not him. Didn't invite him here in any case. Actually surprised he showed up.
My lady, I live to serve you. Whatsoever you require, you need but beckon. I am yours to command.
Are you quite finished? Is that all you wish to say?
I suppose so.
So you shall do what I command, sir. Very well, then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent, turn towards the duchy's northern marches, and run. Run until the tourney grounds are no longer within sight. Return only once you've cooled off. Then leave me be forevermore. Understood?
My lady, but your troubles. I only wish the Witchers see...
Out now! assured me I could trust you.
Absolutely sure you did the right thing? Not too hasty rejecting his help? Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the curse in your stead.
And you thought I would agree to this? No, Geralt. When we spoke in the meadow, you told me of a ritual which required no lusty knights to aid us. This is the method I wish to pursue.
Need to find an egg, preferably an Oriole's. Ritual itself isn't complicated, but like I said before, there'll be a side effect. Still sure you want to go through with it?
Yes. I saw a nest in the clearing where we spoke. But before we go, tell me, what will become of the chick?
We'll have to break the egg. Like you said, not everyone gets a happy ending.
And for a dream to come true, there must be sacrifices. Very well. Let us go. This is the place. Oh no! A panther's got at the nest!
Stand back. I'll take care of this.
Eggs fell on a moss patch. They're fine except for one. It's cracked.
Will it do?
Think so.
Now what must I do?
You need to concentrate now. Repeat after me. Muna Gandrau. Muna Finerat.
Muna Gandrau. Muna Finerat. Muna Gandrau. Muna Finerat. Muna Gandrau. Muna Finerat.
Damn it.
Geralt, look! Look! Oh, God! I shall be able to attend balls. I shall travel to Oxford.
Ought to thank Guillaume. He's the one hired me. To help.
Yes. I'm grateful to him as well, immense.
Sure, I'll tell it.
Can I shoot your crossbow?
Geralt, what of Vivian?
Managed to lift her curse.
Truly? So all will be well.
Vivian chose what suited her best.
Without me.
You helped her. But that doesn't mean... Got this bard friend. Philosopher too, I guess. Amateur. He'd say...
Do you know what, Geralt? You earned your reward, so take it.
drops of wine, and lo and behold, I see better. Our blood's worth less than wine.
Out of the way! Out of the way! A witcher! We're mincemeat!
Few drops of wine, and lo and behold...
Witcher! Whoa there! Come here. Be nimble. Be quick.
A witcher!
Inscriptions and their speech. Professor's journal's long gone. Eyes not in. Somebody else turned out of it too. Should look around. Glory see if I can find something else. Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search. Footprints. Narrow and shallow. Somebody small, light. Woman, maybe? Wonder where they lead. Damn it. Trail breaks off. Wonder if the grave robber learned more than I did. Won't learn anything else here. Map Yen sent me will have to do. Also, Epitaph mentioned both Ellerin and Dolmevde, Valley of the Nine. Site marked on the map's all wet now. San Retour flows through there. Must be where the Valley of the Nine once lay. Need to... For the location.
The guard brings peace to our greetings.
Witcher! Whoa there! Come here. Be nimble. Geralt! So content to see you. Le Papillon, Troubadour. Remember?
Hey there.
I've never found the opportune moment. See, and...
Thanks.
Of Master Dan...
Need something?
Indeed. Listen, fair folk, to our glory.
What happened exactly?
Yes, yes. I'm certain he'd be honored if I am the one.
Fine, see what I...
Of course. You shan't even notice me.
What's the matter?
I've hit upon the perfect ending.
Thought this was about a witcher and a coiffeur.
Her grace can be as fickle as a colt she ride. Well then.
At the door. Scissors are completely dull. No way you could use these to cut hair. Empty pomade jar. Strong floral fragrance. Very strong. This jar's empty too. Lock's untouched. No attempted forced entry. Coiffeur's his appointments. Last one.
Yes, a dear old bird.
Sketch here. Looks like a map. This mean anything to you?
I met...
Think I understand.
As do I. Around he looked, yet all was quite proper. I see razors, pomades, but no blasted hair chopper.
Mind being quiet for a minute? Think I might know what happened to the hairdresser. No evidence of a break-in, no signs of a struggle. To my mind, he just went out to find ingredients for his pomade. Looks like he ran out of pomade.
Yes, indeed. He'd have gone into the meadows beyond the city to gather flower petals for it. Trolls?
Think you could find the place using his...
Naturally.
Lead the way, then.
Shaylee shone in its eyes your glow, sand marking times like a daisical flow. They ventured beyond walls by vines entwined, into the unknown the poor barber to find.
Gonna do that the whole way?
Bidding them farewell, the gravestones must covered, they strode briskly on by doubts unencumbered. Behold, the location from the map.
Damn it, get back!
What beast was that?
An archospore.
Might there be more nearby?
Who knows?
And your sharpened senses, what do they say?
That you'd rather turn and run.
Oh, a primo jest. Let us continue onward. I know you'll stand in my defense. You will you not? On to the second point on the map. The witch's blade flash juices spouted and poured, covering all about in an archospore's core. No piece of the stylist fell from its bowels. The frisser had been nabbed by aught else most foul. There! Jean-Louis' basket! I'd recognize it anywhere. He was here. We can be certain now.
A basket of flower petals. Same smell as the pomade.
Oh! Here! This looks just like a clue. A clue! I think I found one. No.
Grass is trampled. Multiple sets of footprints. A little blood. Seems you were right. He ran into trouble.
Phew! What luck! I just hope it's not Cyclopes. Hard-pressed to find a rhyme for that. So? On his trail yet, are you?
Ground's made of rock. Trail's gone cold. Wandered deeper into the cave.
Trust me, Senna. This quaff is the latest one. At the Coviri court, they have nothing else. No damsel nice to... Pure poppycock, you beard mangler! The latest rage in some bomb-botched Covir. We're in Nilfgaard, you bungmunch!
What did he do to you?
What did he do? He quaffed me, gave me a duck's ass, an ape drape, a beaver bud. I'd have proved my...
Got him back good.
That is but the start.
Doesn't seem...
I do vow... On guard! Stand and fight!
Listen, children, a story you shall hear of a witcher who walloped a rogue knight's derriere.
I shall slaughter that shit! Out of my way!
I'm knocking it all down!
Damn it.
You must win! I've already...
It's grown rather late. Le Papillon. Le Bihot.
You're welcome. Jean-Louis...
Quiet, both of you! They froze in their feet, the witcher cleft him. With one more caress from the... Then he hobbled a pace on his stump arms like crutches, all for the glory of her grace, the Duchess.
Brooke.
Doesn't it seem so?
What about...
I've decided you should receive a
me?
I owe you 1,000.
Thanks.
Films today.
Ugly bastard. Outrageous. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet. grave robber must have found something in Moreau's tomb to activate the entry portal. Wonder what surprises this place has in store. Seems someone besides me might be ferreting around here. Someone slim. That way I can slink through there. Find a way around. Implanted spikes. Sick sense of humor someone's got. Got. blood-soaked. Grave robber was wounded while attempting the climb. Needed to bandage up. Managed to avoid the Panthers, at least. Here must have scaled that wall, evaded the Panthers. Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that myself. Course. Locked. Notes I found mention 4 protruding stones. Gotta press them somehow. Crossbow, maybe? Could try to hit them.
Did it.
Interesting as places go. Seems someone put a lot of thought into its design. Should look around. Gargoyles sure don't look willing to help.
Unwanted guest. Intruder. You are not welcome.
Figured as much. just keeps getting better. I started. Damn it, back where I started. Some clue around here. All right, now to find the next portal. All right, now to find the next portal. Now to find the next portal. Must be where Moreau had his lab. Intriguing as machinery goes, but how do I start it up? Guessing this man didn't come here willingly. Just need to...
The 18th of Yule, year 1102. Today I begin my great life's endeavor. One greater and... When 15 years passed, a beast of the forest assaulted me. A witcher came to my aid, say, had I the skill to turn back time, I would have done so, and perished rather than surrender to the witchers my only son. But as it was, on the day when Jerome was taken, I swore on... Today, following years...
So, Professor wasn't out to enhance Witcher mutations.
Observation 22. Despite applying a surfeit of toxic substances, significant... I believe this to be an effect of the mutations. Thus, a minor success. This mutation should allow Jerome better to tolerate toxicity. Observation number 30. The mutations do not set in at once. Curiously, they do not develop over a span of time. Rather, for a mutation to progress towards completion, the appropriate mutagen must be applied. The subject does not bear this well, but I found a way to make the mutations less taxing, invasive. To the mutagen base, I add the albumin of a mutated giant centipede egg. The eggs themselves are a sight to behold. Mutated, they are luminescent, emitting a wondrous...
Crystal for this entry's missing.
Years of experiments. Each mutation I applied to my subjects proved ineffective. What I meant to cure him of his witcherism. That which I meant to restore to him a normal... It seems my son must remain a witcher forever. The contraption and mutagens I leave here.
So the professor wanted to reverse the mutation. So, Professor used the albumins of giant centipede eggs as his mutagen base. Need to... Just need to... See... Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up. Quite the library. Mostly tomes on mutations and genetics.
Observation 58. Sometimes failure is the catalyst for success. I've discovered a method by which one type of mutagen... In addition, I observed that today's dose of mutagens brought the subject to the brink of death. He then suddenly awoke, revived, his strength renewed. Not wholly, of course, but he did in a sense come back from the edge of death. Whether this is attributable to his mutations or to pure coincidence cannot be asked.
Seen an... guessing this man didn't come here willingly. She's not in a good mood. Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up. Just need...
Officer, in a bit, whether this is a trip.
Seen enough. Mom's awake and she's not looking.
Time to end this.